So you're wondering what online business you can do to make money. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you one of my absolute favorite online business models that's easy and lucrative. So first, I'm going to address the question of what online business you can do to make money. Then I'm going to get into the 4 categories of online coaching and event businesses. And then I'm going to get into the 4 criteria for a lucrative, fulfilling, and fun online group coaching business or practice. So if you're asking the question, how do you do an online business to make money? Chances are you've done a bit of research and you've come across a lot of different models. There's so many options out there. So here's the thing. What I advise is that you start, instead of looking out there, that you start looking in here. The first thing you need to do before deciding on a direction is to know yourself and to understand, what are you great at, what are you not so great at, what do you love to do, what do you hate to do, what are you passionate about, what's going to keep you interested, engaged for a long time. Now, the reason I say this is because over and over and over again, I get people coming to me who've had a business for 2 or 3 or 5 or even 10 years that does pretty well, but they hate it. They're miserable. They're exhausted. They're not enjoying it anymore. And so I like to skip that whole process of falling out of love with your business and start with something that you have the possibility of really enjoying and loving for the long haul. So one of the first things you need to think about right off the bat in terms of an online business is, do you want to sell a product or do you want to sell a service? Now, if you're somebody personality-wise who loves to work with products and mechanic-y things, and you love technology, and you love meeting deadlines and project management and logistics and operations, then selling a product might be perfect for you, because product selling online often involves just a lot of that technology, integrating payment systems with other things and inventory management and drop shipping and stuff like that. And I know people like my brother who love doing that kind of stuff. Now, by the way, I'm going to tell you straight up that if that's what you love to do, I'm probably not going to be the person that can really help you with that. What I do best and what I focus on, and by the way, I have a whole bunch of videos on this, so please subscribe to my channel, is how to do a service-based business, is how to coach people, provide transformational events and experiences online, how to create a group coaching program or a mastermind program. These are the things I specialize in. And really, if your personality is one that you love people, you want to help people, you want to educate people, teach them, train them, coach them, inspire them, then those are the kind of models that I know how to do best. And the way that I love to do that type of model is through retreats and online transformational events. What I love about transformational events and group coaching is that it doesn't require any inventory. It doesn't even require all that much logistics. I mean, if you can run a Zoom call and if you can invite people to join you on Zoom, if you can remember to press record, or actually with Zoom these days, you don't even need to remember to press record because it's automatic, then you can have an online events, retreats, and transformational coaching business. These types of businesses create real and lasting transformation. You're actually helping people improve their lives, improve their relationships, improve their careers, improve their businesses, whatever is your area of expertise. And that's why now we come back to you. What is it that you know how to do really, really well that you would love to teach other people how to do? Here are some examples of what that could be, and things that are pretty unusual that you might not even think you could build a whole business around. I know of a woman who started an actual corset education business. What that means is that she has a membership community online of people who pay her every single month to share tips about how to construct and sew and produce corsets. Yeah, corsets. Those are those things that the old time things that women used to wear to give themselves a more shapely silhouette. She has an entire business of people that gather together to share corset making tips. And every month she just comes out with different patterns and different ideas and different educational videos, and people pay her for that. Another example of a very interesting niche and a boutique type of business are these two women who made a Mahjong community and Mahjong instructors community. Mahjong is a table game that women often play all over the world, kind of like bridge, but with tiles. And these women are creating an association of Mahjong instructors. And those people are paying money to be part of the association and also to buy classes and courses in how to teach Mahjong more effectively. So you can literally make an online coaching community or retreat or event-based business around almost anything. So what is your passion? Are you passionate about dog food or dog training? Are you passionate about email marketing like one of my clients is? Are you a spiritual leader and you want to inspire people to step into their best self? You can build an online retreat or group coaching community around any of these topics and many, many more. By the way, if this sounds exciting to you, then please subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other playlists. I have a whole playlist about how to build a retreat or online group coaching business online. So I've narrowed it down to 4 major categories of online businesses that you can do that relate to group coaching and event experiences. The first category are health and wellness instruction. So, working out, weight loss, holistic healing, any kind of thing around improving your body, improving your physiology, and up-leveling how you take care of yourself. That's a huge industry online, and it's something that people are really looking for, especially if you have a niche focus. So, for example, I have a chiropractor who runs an online group coaching program about how to release physical trauma that's trapped in the spine. And she has an entire program built around that concept. The second category is personal and spiritual development. Now, personal and spiritual development can be about going inward and learning more about yourself and the ways that you sabotage yourself, ways that you hold yourself back. Think Tony Robbins, right? Somebody that helps you become a better version of you. And on the spiritual side, perhaps someone who helps you go outside yourself and tap into something bigger, something greater, the divine, or some sort of combination of both of these things. The third big category is business and career. So if you're somebody that wants to help people get ahead in their life, make more money, grow their business, change careers, find a new job, start an online business, all of that falls into this third category. And then finally, the last category are hobbies and interests, like Mahjong, like I mentioned earlier. This is a category for people who have a shared interest for something niche and specialized. So you can create a community around that. You can create instruction or coaching around that. And I think a great model for that are memberships, which build on the relationships among people rather than having to provide a whole lot of different content. So once you have a sense of which of these 4 categories you're in, and by the way, you can combine these categories. You can create something hybrid where you connect community with personal and spiritual development, with business growth. That's really the holy grail. If you can combine multiple different layers, that'll help to attract people, but more importantly, it'll help to retain people. So the 4 criteria to think about just to make sure and check inward to make sure this is something that is going to keep you going for the long haul and you're not going to get sick and tired of it is, number 1, do you have purpose and passion around this topic? Is this something that even if you were not paid to do it, that you might even still want to do it? Number 2, does it align with your lifestyle? Is this something that's going to allow you to, let's say, be home when your kids come home from school, if that's something that's important for you, or something that will allow you to travel where you want to travel? Just looking at whether this idea is something that aligns with how you want to live your life and how much money that you want to make. The third thing is, do you have credibility and congruency in this area? Is this something that you've done and that you can congruently lead others in? Is this something that you really have a background in and that you have credibility around so that people know that they can trust you in this area? And then finally, and maybe not most importantly, but without this, none of it'll work, Is there a market for what you're wanting to offer? Are there people interested? Do you know where to find them? Do they already gather in a certain place, whether online or off? If the answer to that is yes, then that's great because it makes it so much easier to market to them and to ultimately sell to them. If you're looking to dip your toe into a new area and start a new online business, then I highly recommend checking out my free resource, the Monetize Your Magic Playbook. You can get that at monetizeyourmagicplaybook.com or click on the link below, and it'll help you identify where you can focus your energy and attention and find that perfect sweet spot that connects what you love, what you're passionate about, your purpose, the lifestyle, and the money you want to make all in one. Enjoy.